Grab my phone. I'm good though. Shelly, what's going on? Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. Hope everybody's doing good today. We are slacking as always. Hey Susan, how you doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Happy Monday. This is one of those random Monday Night Lives because, to be honest with you, hey David, what's going on? I wasn't 100% sure we were going to go live tonight, but we haven't gone live. I don't think in the past. I want to say 2 weeks has been now. Feels like so. Oh, happy Tuesday to you, Shelly, over there in Australia. I keep forgetting you guys are a day ahead of us. It's still crazy to me. What's going on, Eric? The weather tonight here is wonderful. It's a little chilly, but it feels really nice outside. I was debating on dragging Mike out to do a live investigation at a cemetery, but I'm not really in the mood. She spins. What's going on? Oh, Susan, go finish watching our video. You gotta go finish watching it. How you been, She Spins? How's everybody been? I miss talking to y'all. Mike did too, though. Trying to get the light a little brighter in here for y'all so y'all can see. What is that noise? Oh, wow. What's up, CG? Oh, I got all of our favorite people are up in the room. It's very warm. It was. It got like summer here. I think last week or the week before that, it felt like summer all of a sudden. But now it got cool again. Oh, okay. Well, you got plenty of time, Susan, to watch it. And we appreciate it. We appreciate anybody that just wants to sit and watch our videos. How have y'all been enjoying the videos? We got something we want to talk to you about tonight. Mike has something he wants to talk to y'all about tonight. Oh, he don't? Oh, he said he don't. Dang. I thought he did. Hey, universe, what's going on? How you been? Dang. Shelly, y'all are, I guess because y'all are on the other side of the United States, or of the United States, of the world. So you're kind of like, you're backwards from us. Weather and time, I guess. Here comes Mike. Old man Mike. Mike's dealing with some back pains tonight. So Mike, I know why God made women give childbirth, because man couldn't handle it.
Hello.
Yeah, you're way from us, Shelly. Eric said, hey, Mike, what's up?
What's up, everybody?
What's going on, Stacy? David said, hey, bro, what's up?
What's up?
Oh, Universe is finally feeling better. So glad. And I seen those wonderful cups you got on your website, too. You're doing good. They look really nice. The CG said, Big Mike.
What's up?
Big Mike. Kelly and Elizabeth, what is going on? What's going on with you guys? So we're gonna get right to it tonight. Ain't gonna hold y'all off too much. Mike don't want to tell you, but I'm gonna tell y'all. Um, it started when we went to, and I don't think I've even uploaded that video yet, so I haven't really been able to listen to the audio or look at the visual part of the video that when we went to the cemetery with Joe. Um, but ever since we went to that cemetery with Joe, where I definitely felt there was something there, I just feel like it's the land that has some type of something going on with it. I had mentioned to Mike that I started seeing a male figure in the house, in our house. And I seen it in the, like, next to our kitchen, we have like a little sitting area. And I seen it in that area. It just looked like he was just standing there, just staring at me. One day I noticed when I was washing dishes. And I was like, it's just my mind playing tricks on me. I ain't gonna go too crazy with it. Hey Jen. So I seen it a couple more times after that. And it's to the point where when I see it, it makes me jump. Like I'm a little like somebody's behind me. And I told Mike about it. So today, when I was at work, Mike was here. He was in the bathroom next to that room. And he said he heard somebody in the kitchen today. So when he came out, there's nobody in the kitchen, but he heard stuff moving around in the kitchen. So I got a spiritual stalker. So yeah. So we feel like we brought something back. We have like this attachment ever since we went to that cemetery with Joe. And I don't think it means any harm. It just seems like it's just observing.
What are you talking about? The light was on when you came home the other night.
Oh yeah. In here?
Yep.
Yeah. When we came home, what time was that too? That was like
4 o'clock in the morning.
4 in the morning. Yeah, 4 in the morning we came home. That day, recently when we went to the boys' school with Joe, we came home and our lights were on in the bedroom, which was odd. So
And the craziest part about it, we have Alexa, so Alexa turned the lights off and on. So something would have to tell it to turn the lights on.
yeah, Cheryl, at the boys' school, it's a heavy energy there. It's a real heavy energy. You would have to go visit it to know. If any of you have ever seen the documentary on the boys' school, then that would help as well. But yeah, we got an attachment, y'all, currently. So we're gonna try to cleanse the house, pray over it, But it's not anything crazy.
Well, to be honest with you, I think it's been something here because my brother done seen it, her daughter done seen it.
Yeah.
But I guess it's just now showing itself to us.
Yeah, time to smudge and evict, exactly.
It's probably cool.
I can't see. I've never seen like details. I just see tall and dark shadow. That's all I see. And at first I thought it was my daughter because she's good for walking up behind me and I don't hear. And she's tall. She's like 6 foot. Is she 6 foot? I guess. So at first I thought it was her, and it scared me because when I turned around, nobody was there. Have you seen the shadow at all, or have you just heard?
I just heard it.
Yeah, time for us to go. But you know what? We do it. He said, how often do we sage or cleanse? We do it only when needed. And I guess we should start doing it more often, especially when we go to these places and we feel stuff. Like when we were at the boys' school.
You just seen it the other day
I did.
out the window. Remember you
Oh
told me
yeah, there's been a couple times too where, but this is like a white. It looks like something white out our back window because again, I thought it was my daughter, and I got up. I was look. You always see something out the corner of your eye, and I got up to go check, and I was like, "Who was in our backyard?" And
not only that, Rocky, the little dog, he came to the door as well.
Yeah.
So he even seen it.
Nobody
he
was
knew
there.
it was there.
He was smelling like he
yeah.
smelled somebody outside. That's why I thought it was my daughter because she usually takes her dog out in the back. I don't think it's a bad spirit, but yeah, we definitely need to start cleansing a lot more than what we do. Hey, if Mr. Spirit can pay some rent, come on, help us. Yes, Miss CG, it is. It's a huge chance we take doing things that we do. Yes, yes, yes. That's so true. She spends. She says, trying times on earth, bad energies everywhere and getting stronger. The devil is busy, and so are his minions. Yeah. Definitely have to be more careful. We'll cleanse. I was gonna ask Mike if he wanted to do an EVP session in the house, but I don't know how he feels about that. No.
I'm not to try to contact.
He don't want to. It might help. I don't know.
But I'm not afraid of it.
No.
I'm not
I don't feel like it's negative at all. It's a lot of minions she spends.
I'm not.
She'll says, I always have something haunting me. I'm used to it. They can appear as a solid human. I have thought someone came in on me before. Yeah, when we first moved here, I heard that a lot. I heard our front door opening and closing a lot, and there was nobody there. But do you feel, I think Universe said she feels like it's an older man.
I think it's probably. Especially because I think it came from that grave.
Came from that cemetery. Yeah, I have to go over that video. I haven't had an opportunity to, but I'm gonna go over that video because Mike and Joe be dragging me to
Y'all be dragging me.
These random spots.
They be dragging me.
It's full of squatters and spirits and stuff. So what's going on? What's going on with you?
Mm-hmm.
With you? How you been? I'm interviewing you right now. I'm interviewing Mike right now.
I was watching this YouTube video today. This young guy. He always talking about crime stuff, and he was showing this video where I guess a guy, he was either on TikTok or on one of the platforms. But anyway, he was telling about when he got shot. His best friend got killed on the same night that his other friend's funeral was. And he was telling the story about when he got shot and stuff. And what he said was when he got shot, and I guess in the process, he thought he was dying. But he said it didn't hurt. It felt like he was asleep. He said it felt like he was asleep, and it was the best sleep he ever had in his life. And he said that he was a young guy too. I'm assuming he had to be in his maybe early 30s or 20s, late 20s or something like that. And he said, you know, when he got shot in the stomach, he didn't realize he was shot. Um, he said he just laid there, and it was like he was asleep. He said it was like the best sleep he ever had. Then he said he heard um, something telling him to get up, and he was like, "Well, give me a minute. Give me a minute." You know how somebody wake you up and you're real tired. And he said that's how it felt. And he said he finally got up, and he heard the ambulance coming and the police and he told him to go help his friend. Go back a little bit into the story that he said after he got shot, when the guys left, he went inside on the couch next to his friend, and he was talking to his friend, not realizing his friend was dead.
Oh,
so
wow.
he said the lights was off because the people shot the light out, and so he said he was talking to his friend, you know, saying everything was going to be okay and that type of stuff, and say he got up and went and laid in the bed because he just felt tired. He just said he just felt like going to sleep. He just felt tired, so he went and laid in the bed, and that's when they heard the ambulance and stuff came, and he was in the hospital when something kept telling him to get up. So he said he finally woke up. So he kept asking about his friend because he didn't know his friend was dead. He kept asking about his friend, and the hospital just kept telling him his friend was downstairs. They never told him that he was deceased. So he finally got on the phone and called his one of his other friends on FaceTime. And when he was on FaceTime with his friend, they was at the other guy's funeral. So he was asking, "What you doing in church?" You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't know why he was there. He said, "What you doing in church?" He said, "What you mean?" He said, "So they didn't tell you?" So he turned his camera around. He seen his friend in the coffin. That's how he found out he was dead. But the reason I brought up the story was because of the way this guy said he felt when he was about to die. And he felt to the point he said it's just so relaxing. It's just like being in a deep sleep.
That's what Travis just said. The same thing. Said that his great grandfather said that before he died, said he had the best sleep ever, lay down and passed away. So I'm assuming he must have. It was like a temporary thing, and he was revived. But yeah, it's like the best sleep.
Yeah, they said the best sleep. Man.
That's crazy. We have a new person. Travis asked, "What made y'all start? Did one of y'all have a paranormal experience?"
We both did. We both did. What really got me into it was my mother. You know, she could see and talk to the dead, so she used to always tell us about these stories about, you know, spirits and that type of stuff. And then, you know, I had my own experiences. So after she passed away, that's when I really got deep into it.
After your mom passed away, you got deep
That's
into
when I
it.
got deep into it. Yeah.
Why did you get more deep into it when she passed? Because were you curious about her passing, and did you want her to try to come over and communicate with you?
You know what? No, I didn't. I didn't never want her to come to communicate with me. It just seemed like I just got drawn to it.
Mm.
You know, and then I thought about, you know, the things she said and the experiences I had at her house, which she had a prankster ghost, should I say, or a prankster spirit.
Yeah, it was always around her.
Well, it was in the house.
Mm.
It was in the house. We called it the Blue House, and she used to it used to mess with her all the time. Actually, it was a couple of different spirits there. One was an older man that she seen walk in the room, and she could see him clear as day. I mean, like her and my daughter had that gift, and I think my brother had it too. Because he told me some stories. But yeah, that's why I got into the paranormal, because of my mother and then the little experiences I had.
It's interesting that Cheryl said that her son found a small for her on the side of the road. She just finished cleaning it up. And she said she didn't feel any energy on it. Does anyone else recycle and repair stuff to use? Me, myself, was guilty of that a lot. And I picked up um, something that tagged along with one of the items that I recycled, I guess. And I had an attachment to it. It never did anything like bad. It just let us know that it let me know that it was around. My kids were younger, so I don't think they really paid attention to the things that was happening. We had a dog. I think my daughter has a picture of that dog, Jake. And he used to, Jake used to sit in the hallway. We'd have a hallway. Well, he'd sit in the dining room and we had a hallway and he'd always look up like he was looking at something in that hallway. Also, that same house, that was the one that there were orbs, but it wasn't particle or dust orbs. It was always one clear orb that it would always be in all my pictures that I would take. The water would turn on by itself, the attic light, the TV would turn on and off by itself, like our TV just turned off, but it would turn on and off by itself. Oh yeah. Me and Mike were talking about this actually the other day when we were driving, and I was telling him because I was like, I like to try to debunk things and think clearly about stuff that happens. But as far as like the TV going on and off, like the house I lived in, it was an older house. So I was thinking, well, maybe it could be the wiring because once we left the house, the TV never cut on and off. I never had that issue anymore. But it would only do it in that house and it turned on, off. And then I was thinking, well, the water, you know how they say older homes have water pressure in the pipes. So I was thinking, well, maybe that's why it turned on. But then I was thinking, you know what? If that was the case, it probably would do it more frequently than it did. Like there was no selected time. It wasn't like it would do it every day at the same time or anything like that. It just happened randomly. And it could be, I don't know, one day I walked in from work and the water was already running. So I don't know how long the water had been running. But it usually happened when we were out, and it only happened like 3 or 4 times. So that's what kind of like piqued my interest more about the paranormal. Just experiencing that and not knowing, and then catching stuff in the cameras and not knowing. But yeah, Shell said, "Do you still do it? I can't pass by good stuff." Do I still do that? I do. I am guilty, but um, I think I'm a little bit more selective. But yeah, I do still do it. She said, "What was it that you picked?" Her that had the spirit. My granny called them boogers. They're boogers. um, my boss, I had told him at the time, it was Greg actually. I told him about it, and he always said he was sensitive to spirits. He's even wanted to come on a few ghost hunts with us recently, but I had talked to him about it and told him about the experiences that I was having. I shared the picture with him. Did you ever see that picture? I shared the picture with him in my old flip phone, and it had a face, a silhouette of a female in the computer screen. And he came. He was like, I'm a come by the house and like see if I feel any type of energy from anything in your house." And he asked me like, what was the most recent piece of furniture that I got. And it ended up being a picture, an old like oil painting picture, and it was a you remember the old roller? They're called roller desks. They have like a top you pull down and it stuff. It like rolls up. Yeah. So I had an old roller desk as well. So those two items, he said they had attachments. I did get rid of them, and it seemed to stop. So I guess he was right. So after that, I will really didn't have any more issues. I love recycling stuff though. I'm a big I love thrifting as well. We both like going to like Goodwill and see and getting stuff. So, but I'm also a I love to dumpster dive, but I'm very selective about what dumpsters I dive in as well. Universe can see them, feel them, and she can hear them. I can only feel them. Can you? You can only feel them.
I see him every now and then.
I mean, we see like the shadows out the corners of our eyes. I've never seen.
I seen that lady in the Goodwill.
Yeah, that was a reflection though.
No.
No, it wasn't.
No. I seen her go in the room.
Oh, I seen a reflection of a lady. Universe has psychic abilities. Cheryl said, "I love thrifting too. You got a good man there, lady." He don't like me to go dumpster diving though,
Wow, I you going dumpster.
because he think it's dangerous because I'm behind the stores. So I try not to go late at night, but sometimes that's when they throw out the good stuff. Because I only go, like I say, I'm selected. I only go to limited stores. I go to Bath and Body Works. Because ladies, y'all know Bath and Body Works, especially when it's candle season. They throw out a lot of good candles. That candle up there, Bath and Body Works, and Home Goods.
That's where she only go at now. But she used to go to Bell's Outlet, Family Dollar,
Yep.
freaking all. She used to go everywhere.
Big Lots. Yep.
Everywhere.
I used to go to all of them, but now I've dropped it down to only two because I was getting a lot. I am amazed at what we throw away as far as like people in general.
They throw away?
I'm just saying people in general. Like
stores.
the stores throw away a lot of good, brand new, still usable stuff. And there's been multiple times I've gone to I think it was Dollar General, and their dumpster was full of food. Like, and it made me I felt so bad because I'm just like, I know some homeless people that could use all this food. And maybe it was spoiled, I don't know, but like lunch meat, crackers, dairy,
Crackers spoiled?
no, I don't think so. But yeah, they were throwing away cereal, they were throwing away crackers, they were throwing away outdated. So that probably was just outdated, but still, they could have donated it to a food bank.
Yeah. What's the best find you done found?
My best find? I think I found some benches.
No, I think the best find was knives.
Oh yeah, bells. Bells threw out these nice knife sets. They were still in the box. They were like in the packaging box that they get them in. So they were in cardboard boxes. Inside those cardboard boxes were the actual regular box. And how many sets did I find? Like 6? I think I found like 6 sets of these knives. And I looked them up and they're like $80 per set. So that was a good find. So I ended up giving them to our neighbors.
Neighbors that don't even speak to us.
Yeah, they don't. But I share the wealth,
Really?
They were nice knife sets. We still have one.
I know. Besides,
well, we gave one to Rachel and Tim.
Not only that,
and
Felix and them, they speak to us.
Yeah, Felix. Our one neighbors, they're really nice. Yeah, she just kind of they stay to themselves. But yeah, we do waste a lot. Yeah, I remember Omar used to do dumpster diving a long time ago. We were gonna start. I think we talked about it when we first started, but we never did that. And I wasn't into it back then either. Was I? I don't think so. Not like I got now. But I slowed down because I was just getting carried away with it. I was finding all kinds of stuff, and I was like,
She
I
was
can't.
got to the point she was even taking my kids with her.
The kids loved it. Your kids loved it. Taisha loved. She loved going dumpster diving with me. So it was fun. Find Alexis. If I find Alexis, I'm gonna keep Alexis. But yeah, I got you. That would be nice. I did find a nice carpet at Home Goods. It was still had a tag on it, and it was priced at $400. And it was an area rug, like a huge area rug. I ended up giving it to my son because he works at a camp. Um, so I donated it to the camp for the kids. And where is it at now? Now he has it in his house, so it's still being used. It's still getting used, so I guess that's all that matters. Cheryl said, "Do y'all have any places around Cape Coral to investigate? I'm coming for the 3 weeks in September. One for my daughter is going to Japan, and I'm going to pet sit for my grand dogs." Oh, nice.
We never even did a video down in the Cape. I don't know too many haunted places down.
Where's Cape Coral? Is that down by Fort
Fort
Myers?
Myers, yeah.
We're not too far from there, though. We are.
Yeah, about an hour and 30 minutes.
Now, Joe, on the other hand, he's way farther away. Let me see. Let me look at my handy dandy map. Look, I got as far as right there. Oh, Indian Springs.
Yeah, but that's not at Cape. That's more close to Point of Quarter area.
I don't have the Ritz Carlton. Oh, it used to be empty. Now it's the Ritz Carlton. Because this was a place I wanted to go check out. Looks like they built it up. If you went back here, this used to be abandoned. So Cheryl said, "I would love to meet you both. My daughter's leaving me her Jeep." Well, we might have to make that happen. We might make that happen.
I usually charge though.
I don't charge nothing.
Just playing.
Good night, David.
Good night, David.
Thank you for coming in and speaking to us in the live. We appreciate it. Shelly said, "What is the time there?" Out of curiosity. It is 9:42 to be exact. Yeah, we were close. It's 9:42 p.m. to be exact on a Monday. What time is it there, Shelly? She said it's Tuesday. Have you seen the boy doll?
No.
The one down in Robert the Doll. Yeah, Robert the Doll. No, we haven't
seen no type of crazy stuff.
We haven't
haunted stuff.
Not that we know of, anyways. Yeah, not that we know of. But we haven't had that trip down to Key West yet. And that's the only thing down in Key West that I know of to really go and see.
No, it's got a haunted graveyard.
So it's two things. Just the graveyard and the doll.
Okay, it's the same amount of time we took to go where we went last time.
No.
I want to go to Key West. I've never been to Key West. Actually, I want to go fishing off the 7 Mile Bridge. It's still fishing down there. And the sharks run pretty much year round.
What would you do?
Ooh, they sound a great white. Oh man.
Cortez. Dang. Universe said it's cold. Temperature is 8 degrees up in Michigan.
Dang.
Right now, it's that cold. What the heck? Why so cold up there?
61 here.
Yeah, it's 60, nice 61 degrees here. That's crazy. Shell said, Drina, treat that spirit like an unwelcome house guest and yell at him to get out. Tell him he isn't welcome. I have a 3-foot haunted jester. I'll ask my daughter if there's any places to ghost hunt. Definitely, yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna mess with him. I'm gonna leave him alone right now. Because we start bothering him and showing him attention, then he might try to
Start interacting a little bit more.
So we don't had it happen before. We just ignored it, and then eventually
it goes away.
Yeah, so we're gonna do the same thing again.
Hopefully, this one just goes away. Or, I mean, like I said, it's not like it doesn't seem malevolent. It's not evil or anything. It's just around every now and then. It just kind of sneaks up on you.
Yeah, I think he just tried to show you that he want you to know he's here. But like I said, I think it's something been here. Like I said,
that's right.
Drina, you've been seeing the lady that you thought was your daughter that walked past the door. Her daughter said she done seen something. My brother said he done seen. You see, he said he's seen some.
My daughter said it multiple times.
Yeah,
but she stopped saying it, so I don't know if she still sees it or not.
Right, so it's probably been here.
It could have been.
Yeah. I mean, as long as it don't try to get physical bother or try to rape Drina, I'm good.
It might try to rape you.
Oh Lord.
He might like it. He'll be like, oh.
Whatever. You got to go in.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, Miss Ghost. Okay. I don't know. I'm just saying.
She might treat me better than you.
Whatever. Whatever. Wow, that's crazy. She'll say she's just mean because she'll just yell at it to leave.
Yeah, like I said, if it was trying to get physical or try to harm us in some type of way, then I'll worry about it. But it is what it is right now. Maybe it could be our protector, could be a friend.
Right.
Oh, could be Tony.
It could be. It could be Tony.
I do got his shoe here and the glasses.
Cheryl said, "You'd be like, oh no, go away, no, come back. Where you come back?
Yeah. Where you been at all my life? You know what I mean? Happiness to
Lord. Mike will become a parody off of what is it? Paranormal Activity 5. She spends all she says, Nah. But maybe, yeah, I don't think it's gonna do anything. I don't know. I definitely felt when we were at the boys' school the other nights, especially in the one area. I haven't posted our side of the video, but when we were in that clinic, I felt negative spirit in there.
Yeah, when she put this other video up, cause I think we did like 2 or 3 videos that night come out of that. But anyways, we went in the same place she's talking about, and we heard something drag.
So weird.
Sound like it was dragged across the floor. So we called Joe, and Joe said he didn't hear it.
And it's not even
on his video. And it's not even in this video.
That's the freaky part. I didn't listen back to ours.
Yeah,
that was the freaky part. It's not even.
That was on my phone, I think.
Oh, it was. But you sent them to me.
Oh, I did.
You did. Yeah.
I thought we did hear it. Yeah.
Did we?
I think so.
I was waiting to hear it on Joe's video when he posted it, and it's not there at all. Like, I don't see how his camera couldn't have picked it up.
And I thought it was some of the siding, but it was still in the same place, so it wasn't that. So we're not sure what it was. But that was kind of freaky. especially when we was inside the church. And me and Joe had went in the church before. And when I was coming down the stairs, um, I don't know if I slipped or was pushed or whatever, but I had asked the spirit that if you seen Joe's video, you can see or you can hear when I asked the spirit that, and it said hurt me. So I don't know if I was pushed or what, but it was kind of weird. And it kind of had me off. Kind of, it was right after that.
It messed with his
It
head a
was right
little
after
bit.
that. I mean, you just passed it.
Yeah, I thought it was in the very beginning
It
when
was,
we went there.
but you just passed it. It was right after we came out of the X-ray room. Actually, I think it was in the X-ray room.
We were coming out. But I'm sorry, I'm trying to multitask, y'all. Cheryl said, I don't think it will hurt you, but you can both be manipulated without knowing it. I definitely agree with that. Yeah. Cheryl says, Mike, do you think you could have tripped over that child spirit when you tripped on my when we were in the school, the one we had to climb up in the chair to get up in the
Oh,
door,
where all the chairs and stuff
and when we were
was.
walking out and you
Yeah,
tripped?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. At least I thought I tripped, but I didn't see what I could. I didn't see what I tripped on. That's why I turned around. I didn't see what I tripped on. But
Right.
I don't know. I'm gonna say I tripped.
She said, I must have read your mind. Universe said you were pushed, Mike, by a man spirit. That's what I thought, because he fell on me with some force, y'all. Like it was a little bit of force, so something could have possibly. Was it right
I don't.
here?
I don't know. It seemed like every time we go there, something happened. I don't know, but it's crazy we was able to get in those houses though, because when me and Gina went the first time, it was so grown up.
We didn't
And the
want to
craziest
go
part,
in there.
did you see when that window was shaking in that one house? That was like crazy weird because it just started out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was it right there. You can't really hear it because it's not that loud.
Did you jump? So you heard it. You heard it right now.
Yeah, but I don't think they can hear it.
Well, if they seen the video. Oh, you ain't put the video yet.
Did
you jump?
Yeah, they can't really hear it. You have to put it on the speaker. But I'm gonna post that video soon. It's just freaky that we heard it and Joe didn't even pick it up. Travis asked, are y'all Haitian or believe in voodoo?
No, we're not Haitian, and no. Well, I'm not gonna say I don't believe in it. I believe it exists. Well, but when we touch it, no. We don't do nothing. No Ouija boards, no voodoo, no roots, or none of that type of stuff. We don't mess with.
Mm-mm.
But does it exist? Yeah, I believe it exists. But we don't play with it.
Yep.
They're just certain lines we would not cross doing this because it's too dangerous. You know, and dealing in that type of stuff, and like I said, with even doing the Ouija board and that type of stuff, we won't touch it.
No, thank you. Yeah, we don't play around with Ouija boards. We don't mess with the pendulum. To me, I think the closest thing we're going to get to it, and even Mike says, well, we don't even mess with those. Really, they were gifted to us by one of our newer friends up in Carolina, Tracy.
Yeah.
The rods, the dowsing rods. We have those. We used them once or twice.
Yeah.
Mike, I guess, isn't comfortable with using them. And
it ain't comfortable using them. I just feel they could be manipulated.
Oh, they could be manipulated.
Yeah. But if you see her doing it, matter of fact, we got a video with her.
She's very good at using them.
And I was paying attention to her hand, and it was weird. But you know, when I feel them or touch them, they just feel to me it seems like they can be manipulated. You know, you can make it turn a certain way if you put force to it a certain way. So yeah, we don't even mess with those anymore.
Michelle said, yes, your investigations lately are getting scarier. I have a lot of friends in NOLA that are voodoo religion. Some delve into hoodoo. Sally Ann is a queen, and they work very hard to protect our world. Mm, yeah, we stay away from that. I mean, it's interesting to me, but not to the point where I want to participate at all. I will look at it. I'll watch a documentary on it, but I'm not like trying to get all involved in it. Get a book or sit down and try some things out. No. You've been to some ceremonies. I mean, like I said, it's interesting to watch from afar.
I'm not going to participate.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah, I'm not.
participate.
I just feel when you do that type of stuff, you just open yourself up to so many negative things. You know what I'm saying? As Ghost is messing with us now. Our
Well,
dog,
where's Rocky?
Rocky right here.
Oh, oh.
Could be sleeping
I
in
thought it was
bed.
my dog. It ain't my dog. Both my dogs are asleep. Oh, that's
I'm,
weird.
yeah, that was weird, but I don't know if y'all heard that or not. But both our dogs are asleep.
Um,
Yeah.
she said the ghost said hush. Probably did.
Probably did.
Probably said y'all talking too much. Shut up over there. Shut up over there.
Time to sleep.
One that really interests me though, like speaking of spirits, there's I don't want to hold on. The dancing African spirits. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. Have you seen that? It's creepy. It freaks me out, and I my mind is telling me there's somebody underneath that piece of fabric, or there's somebody underneath that haystack that's moving that thing around, and it's supposed to be manipulated by spirits. Like they can. This is supposed to be a spirit.
What way do it show up from the beginning though?
Mm-hmm. I've seen them from the beginning.
See, it
See,
like
it's a
somebody under
stick.
there.
I know, right? And that's what I'm always thinking. I'm
Well,
like,
how would they turn it that fast though?
there's just somebody under there. And usually they're laying on the
But you know what's weird when it comes down to things that happen.
She said she wouldn't go to that. It's past like I don't know if y'all can see this. Let me turn down my light. I got my brightness up. Someone said if you turn on your brightness, you can see it. They say that this is a spirit in some of them. And some of them are different. Some of them they start on like flat land, and then it rises up and it starts to dance.
Yeah, but the thing about Africans and what goes on in Africa, the talent that those people have when it come to manipulating your body. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. But I don't know. I would have to be there and see it in person to really say that's the spirit.
And CG said she won't even look at that. No, thank you. Yeah, it's freaky. It freaks me out. But I saw. I think you were asleep. We were watching. Mike started watching this one show about abandoned places, why you shouldn't go to abandoned places. I think that's what it's called, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like top 5, top 10 reasons why you shouldn't go to abandoned places. And he pretty much just puts together different videos. It's a compilation of different videos. And um, there was this one guy, he was in a church and he kept hearing something and it was pitch black and all he had was his flashlight for the light and he's panning around the chairs in the church area and it's cold because you see his breath like blowing coat smoke and he's panning around and he sees the white shadow sitting in the chair and that man was so scared like you could hear the like he was screaming and crying at the same time. And I could not help but just laugh. I was laughing at him so loud, but he was so scared. And I was thinking, we
Did he
probably would
run?
yeah, heck yeah. I
Oh,
was thinking we probably would react the same way, but he
I
was
probably could have run.
terrified.
I probably run.
He was terrified. You could hear the fear in his voice.
You know, it's crazy because like when we've been building and stuff, like, well, first of all, I don't like. I felt something touch me the other day when we was videoing with Joe, and I thought it was Joe.
Speaking of that, Mike felt something touch him. I spoke to Dusty earlier today. Hey, Dusty, if and whenever you watch this, um, and she showed me something today.
What the?
That's where you got touched at.
No way.
It's freaky, y'all.
Wow.
That's when Mike got touched. That
I don't know if
same
y'all
area.
can see
I'm gonna
that.
try and bring it up on the computer and share it with you guys so y'all can see what she shared with me. But when she showed it, I was creeped out. Um, hold on. I gotta do this. I gotta download it first. I'm gonna bring it up on the screen and let you guys see it. But it explains, doesn't it? And then maybe he could have been following us around the whole night because after that, I heard it. After that, because after that, did we go to the clinic area or was that? That was after. Yeah, after that, and the image she sent me looks like an older man, right? Does it look like an older man to you? It's an adult. Oh, universe said you were pushed by a spirit of a man when we were walking out of that room. Hmm. That could be the same spirit that pushed you down those stairs too. That's freaky though. Man, okay, let me see if I can share this with you guys. I meant to show you that earlier when I got home. And I just thought about it. So send to Google Photos. Share to what is going on, KBE? How you been? Why we jump like that? Hold on. Oh, Cheryl had asked, does Mike watch Urbex Hill with Chris? Urbex Hill, he goes to the abandoned places. I think Mike's watched them a couple times only because I watched them.
Yeah, I flip and flop for everybody. I don't even know their names. I just
He's
watch them.
he's the one I was watching that time where uh there was some people supposedly caught up on some drugs outside of the building and he walked inside the building. Also, he's seen a couple of like he was in some abandoned school, an abandoned school, and he saw like a figure in the abandoned school. You won't remember it unless you actually see it. But yeah, you watched it with us. Oh, and he was in this one abandoned building, and it was you could see the outside, and it ended up being a dog, but it scared the crap out of him. Yeah, you don't remember that. Universe says I see a spirit behind Drina, a woman like a family member. A family member to me or a family member to Mike? Come on, picture. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to make this picture upload on my Google Maps so I can pull it up for you. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So yeah, this is at the boys' school. I think this was shortly after. I don't know. But was this before or after you got touched? I don't remember if it was before or after Mike got touched. He felt something. He said he felt something touch his elbow or his arm.
My elbow, but I kept saying my shoulder.
Right. Oh wow. Hmm. Can y'all describe her to me? So I'm gonna share this picture with y'all real quick. Wait, Windows, Home tab, share. Here we go. So yeah, this is what Dusty saw uh on that video.
Can they see it?
Can y'all see it?
I'm saying it's small.
Well, it just got smaller on our screen. They can see it differently than what we see. And if y'all can see it, what do y'all see?
Pretty big, I can see. You hear me?
Huh?
Make it big.
I did. I did. I don't know why this got so small. I think in order to see it though, she had to slow it down because I tried to watch it. I see you can see like a haze um in that doorway. That's a doorway right there. You do see a haze pass by this way, but I didn't get as clear of an image like she did.
Trying to figure out what it's at.
Um,
I know it's in the bottom basement, I think.
she's been said some type of shadow man, skeletal.
Was that room I was coming out of in the back?
No, that's when we were here.
Right, we was in
29:35. She gave me a timestamp.
I'm talking about when we was in the basement.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now that door I think leads to the back. You'll see in our video where shelves at. I believe I was coming out of there then. Because that's on Joe's video, right?
Yeah.
So Joe would have been facing.
That's when he had his camera set up, and yeah, I'm gonna have to look at it. 29 around here.
Yeah, because that's around the time we reading those.
The scripture.
Yeah, because that's with the table with the
Mm-hmm.
scripture. So actually, that would have been the door we was coming in then, if that's the case.
Right. I don't think is this the basement? I don't think this is the basement. This is
That's
upstairs.
above, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was just the doorway to
When
that
room.
In,
right?
Yeah.
So it was actually behind us when we walked in that room.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that wasn't even then.
Yeah, because is that Joe right there?
Yeah.
To the left?
Yeah. And that's you. You, and I'm standing next to you. Mm-hmm.
Because that's when we was getting ready to read that scripture out of the Bible.
That's before
we was going to the table.
No, we had already read it. See. We read that at 27:45. This happened at 29:35. So we already read that scripture. So that was seen after, like 2 minutes after we read the scripture. And actually, it's kind of freaky because that's like around the time Joe seemed a little zoned out. Watch.
Yeah, because I think that's when he was saying he wasn't feeling good. So.
Yeah, and then we ended up leaving and going downstairs. Right. And that's when you got touched. Miss CG said she can't make anything out. It's the spirit that Miss CG. They're saying that I have a female spirit behind me, though. Somebody they think is someone in my family, curly hair. It's an older woman in very old clothing. Says she's top heavy, medium size. Her legs are crossed. Cheryl Van said she sees a tall man leaning against the wall with one arm like he just managed some mischief. I see here and a moist ache. Oh, a mustache. You see, don't you hate that autocorrect? Thinks the legs are crossed. She has short, puffy hair. Wow, really? Yeah, Joe was feeling a little off that night. It said it was his legs were bothering us, but we filmed a lot that day. We did a lot of walking too. So I don't know if that place was like affecting him really bad. Could have been a mixture of both. I don't know. But seeing that picture it starts to make me wonder. And I know it's making Mike wonder, but seeing that image of that is like, hmm, all the things that we were hearing and feeling, and yeah, I don't know. It's like it makes it seem like um that person followed us probably from the first moment we got there, because we had the first incident. We went to at the cemetery of the boys, and the gate closed, and like we said, we weren't even recording that, but we heard the gate close, and we just carried on after that, going to the different buildings.
Yeah, that was freaky.
That
That gate
was.
closed because it's crazy because she started to have problems with her phone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, doing the storage field thing, and it's crazy because she never had that problem before with that phone. Because and we was just sitting there talking. Joe had cut his phone off, his camera off, to save his battery while she was trying to fix her phone, and the gate just closed. The craziest part about it, it closed and locked.
Yeah.
And it's on a little slant. So there's no way the wind could have blew it, because it would have been like blowing it uphill because it's a little slant there. We did a couple of experiments on it. It had to be physically closed. That was crazy. I wish we could have caught it on camera, but I guess it wasn't meant for us to catch it on camera.
No,
you know?
Joe wasn't even recording at the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had to cut his phone off to save his battery.
Yeah, Joe wasn't recording.
And then it was crazy because the things I seen in the trees before we went in that house where y'all say I got pushed at, I don't know what the freaking things were. I mean, it was a couple of them, and they was moving like, I want to say like cats, but why would a cat be up in the trees? You know what I'm saying? That's the crazy part.
Maybe it was raccoon. I don't know what it could have been. I said it was rats. Mike said
it was too big.
He was like, "That's too big to be rats."
Yeah.
I don't know. I did see the glowing lights. Universe felt Joe's energy was completely off. I think it was his sugar.
Yeah, he said it was his sugar a couple of times, but I talked to him about he was talking about how bad his legs was hurting. I told him, I said, man, you always wearing those big old boots and them thick shoes. You need to put on, a little lighter shoes.
Maybe some better like walking shoes.
Yeah,
maybe
walking
those
shoes and lighter shoes
to help protect his feet. I don't know.
Yeah.
Universe said the spirit was trying to lock y'all in. Y'all better go. My son needs my help with something. I'll try and drop by next Monday. Thank you, Cheryl, for coming through.
Thanks, Cheryl.
And yeah, definitely let us know when you make it down this way. Like, send us a message. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, and we're on TikTok. You can send us a direct message through any of those, and you can find us under Drina and Mike's Paranormal. I'm Cheryl. I'm trying to think if you follow us on any of our other social media sites, but I don't remember. Oh, excuse me. Get your leg. I want to show you something though. KPE and Universe. I can find it. It's in my smaller book. I don't know what those are, the extra ones. I have one on the wall. So you were saying that y'all seen a female spirit. Can you tell me if this is her? I know you follow us, Universe. I see you all the time. I see all your posts. I don't always comment. I'm not on there a lot, but I see your posts. That's how I saw your cups that you're starting to sell. She sells the
Mugs.
yeah mugs
Like
with the things on them. Hers are like more inspirational.
Universe say yes.
Yes, that's who you're seeing.
You just find a lady.
Hmm?
You just find a lady.
KPE, is that who you're seeing as well?
You mom look like Jazz. Or your Jazz look like me.
You think so?
You know, you sitting up to your legs and talk to
They were not. They were up.
her.
We were at Adventure Island. Good night, Miss CG.
Good night, Miss CG.
Oh, KPE. Here. Is this who you were seeing, KPE? The person, the lady, the spirit that you said you seen? He said, yes, that's her. Interesting.
That's Drina's mother.
That's my mom. Hmm. Yeah, we're all top heavy. Medium build. She's a little shorter than me, I believe, but she's still tall. She was a pretty tall lady. Um, yeah. She actually ended up losing both of her legs and fluid build up on her. Mike got to meet her one time, right? Met her at the hospital. Right before she passed, Mike got to meet her. But it's been some years. Jeez. I don't even remember her death date. But thank y'all for letting me know that she's with me. That means a lot. I've always wondered if there's somebody.
You gonna cry?
No. No. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry.
Bet you won't. Why your eyes?
I'm not. I'm just, let me tell y'all a little something. This is my mom. I love this lady. Um, under under circumstances, unfortunately, she did not raise me. I ended up getting adopted. So I ended up getting adopted within the family. I was fortunate enough to have that. Um, so my aunt and uncle pretty much was my mom and dad growing up. Um, and my mom came back in my life like later on when I was more of an adult, I should say. You know, she started kind of coming around a little bit more. And it was more of she needed me more so than, which I didn't have a problem with it because still in my eyes, that's still my mom. So, um, you know, I was there for her whenever she needed me. And then she'd go on about her way and do whatever she had and deal with whatever she had going on and she'd come back around. But her and my oldest daughter, they had a pretty close relationship. My daughter even went and spent summer with her one year, and she came and stayed with us. And then she ended up moving here for a while and lived with my brother. So in that time period, I think we got a lot closer, and to um, I learned to forgive and put things like you can learn to forgive somebody. You don't have to forget whatever the situation that you went through or however you was feeling, but it's good to forgive and just move on. So I learned to forgive her. I loved her, you know, up until the day she passed. So to know that she's watching over me, that says a lot. I think it says. So thank you, KPE, and thank you, Universe. So we know me and Mike both is okay, Rocky's looking at me. Me and Mike, we both have our moms watching over us. I've always felt like I have at least four guardian angels that I know of, which is my aunt and uncle who raised me because they both passed as well. My mom and my dad, they've all passed. So, and I know when I was young, me and my dad, we had a real tight relationship, and um, just again the circumstances and me getting adopted and stuff, there was distance that had to be brought between us. So, but I just feel like they are all here. Maybe they take turns. Maybe they're like, I'll watch them today, child. My aunt, I think my aunt's probably rolling over in her grave because she wouldn't appreciate me being out here chasing spirits.
It's not spiritual chasing.
We're not chasing spirits. No, what are we doing? We're looking for evidence to share.
I wouldn't call it chasing spirits.
She was against it. She was Catholic. She didn't like stuff. What are you gonna say?
These religions, I don't get it, but really,
Everybody has their own, you know.
not when the Bible clearly says it. We just read it the other night.
Right. I guess her thing was, it seemed like her thing was, especially like when I said me growing up, I couldn't watch movies like The Exorcist, none of that stuff. Maybe she knew that it could actually happen and it scared her. Could be that it just scared her. Because I did like scary movies. I love scary movies, but you can only watch that's it. But I got to watch like Halloween. I remember we had at my cousin's house, we got to sit there and watch Halloween, and that was gory. The old one,
First one's always the best.
yeah. Yep. Good to know, guys. So thank y'all for sharing that. So, actually, this was around the time we started kind of like, trying to build more relationship. Look at you, she's so good.
There not be no cats up in that boat today.
No what?
Cats.
No cats?
Edges.
Oh, let me see if I can find one. There are 10 of them up in here. All right. So yeah, guys. KPE. I saw you posted. I didn't have a chance to watch it because I was at work. I didn't have the opportunity to actually watch.
When I dial 911.
What? Oh, the 911. But he said, I saw your 911 video. That's what he's talking about. I saw your you were on the news. It said you were on the news, but I couldn't hear the audio. So is that when you called 911? Were you stuck? It was like some cars stuck in the water or something, like in a bridge. Your grandma.
Mm-hmm. That March 8th had a big thing at the park again.
Mm-hmm.
Like we did last year when we had that total listen.
Yeah.
March 8th.
Yeah. I'm gonna play it real quick. But we're not gonna stay on much longer. He's tired. I'm tired. I'm gonna go watch your video. And I'm gonna go edit another video and have one out soon. But we did at least want to come in and have a Monday Night Live because we haven't had one in a while, right?
Yes.
We missed y'all. Did you miss them? Mike missed y'all too. I missed you guys. So I'm glad we were able to come in and speak and talk to y'all. And thank y'all, KPE. Thank you, Universe, for giving me that bit of information. So we are going to say goodnight.
Yes, we appreciate everybody for coming on and appreciate all the support. And thanks for watching our video.
Mm-hmm.
And we appreciate everybody and we love everybody. And once again, thanks a lot.
Y'all get out and y'all go explore. But if y'all go explore, y'all be careful.
And don't get stuck in dial 911.
And the woods. Look, the woods, I got a new fear now because the woods, they got ticks in them. See?
You've been there.
I know they had ticks. I just didn't.
She got ticks on her the other night. Saturday night?
Same night.
Her fault because she the one who wanted to go walking in the woods for a house.
I should have just left. We should have just left, and
we still had to go drive 6 hours home.
But I wanted to go check out one last place, and I regret it because I got stuck by a tick. So y'all pray for me.
And I had to doctor her up.
Mike had to get it out of my skin for me. So yeah, that's another. Yeah. Anyways, makes my skin crawl just thinking about it again because it itches every now and then. But it says multiple spirits warning me to get out of the cemetery. It was wild. Is that the night you're talking about, KPE? When you got stuck in the mud? When you had to call 911? It's frustrating trying to get a tow company to come out because they're not always available, especially if it's raining a lot or there's a lot of flooding around or whatever the case is. Because I guess it flooded up in this area. That's why he was on the thing.
Okay, good night, everybody.
All right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go check out your video. And yeah. So thank y'all again. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a blessed night, and we'll see y'all later. Bye, guys.